Join us as we take a moment to remember a true legend, the Prince of Darkness himself, Ozzy Osbourne, who sadly passed away yesterday. Now, if you're expecting a sombre tribute full of tears and violins, you clearly don't know Ozzy. This is a man who bit the head off a bat and lived to tour about it. A man who turned incoherent mumbling into a global brand. A man who proved you don't need to speak clearly or at all to become a rock icon. After a rough childhood and a few run-ins with the law, Ozzy found salvation in music, forming Black Sabbath in 1969. Together they gave birth to heavy metal. Not just a band, a movement. With riffs that shook the earth and lyrics that flirted with darkness, Ozzy's voice soared through tracks like War Pigs, Paranoid, and Iron Man, becoming the sound of rebellion for generations. He didn't just change the rules of rock, he set them on fire. Then came the solo years, and if you thought Ozzy was done after Sabbath, think again. Crazy Train barreled onto the scene and took everyone for a ride. With the late Randy Rhoads shredding beside him, Ozzy proved that you can leave one legendary band and still outdo yourself. Of course, there were moments, the bat, the dove, the ant snorting incident we try not to think too hard about. And yet, through every chaotic headline, Ozzy remained strangely lovable. Maybe it was the accent, maybe it was the charm, maybe it was the craziness. And that's the thing, for all the wild stories, Ozzy Osbourne was always a family man. His love for Sharon, his kids, and even the dogs that probably bark louder than his shows, is as legendary as his music. The Osbournes reality show didn't just give us TV gold, it gave us the real Ozzy. The soft-spoken, kind-hearted, slightly confused but endlessly endearing metalhead who just wanted a cup of tea in a quiet house. Ozzy's influence spans generations. Metalheads, punks, goths, and even pop artists owe something to him. He made weird cool, he made loud an art form, and he reminded us all that you can be broken, battered, and bewildered, and still rock a stadium full of screaming fans. He survived addiction, illness, and enough touring miles to circle the globe twice. And his legacy is undeniable, unforgettable. So here's to Ozzy, for the music, for the madness, for being authentically, unapologetically you. Rest in peace, Ozzy.